Hey girl gang, this is Amber Vargas, founder of Girl Pursuit. Today, the episode is number 7 for season 2, and I want to talk to you guys about reading the room, intuition, our gut feeling that we get as girls, as women, and how do we navigate that? So, giving y'all an example, something that happened on a walk this morning with my daughter and my dog, and walking by a neighbor and, trying to be friendly and just saying, hi, neighbor. The neighbor's children were also playing outside, and I just said, hi, neighbor, and the neighbor just looked at me and looked away. And it felt off. It felt weird. It felt like rude as fuck. And I just kind of pushed my daughter, like, let's go. It was like, one, just trying to be neighborly and trying to be courteous. Apparently, I didn't have to be. And also, there's kids. So just the kids were saying hi to my daughter. My daughter was saying hi back. And how, like, shifting that perspective of, like, oh, we have to be nice. We're growing up as women, as females, like, we are told and taught to be courteous, to stay in line, to, here we go again, same thing. I've been talking about it all throughout most of my episodes about how a girl needs to be in line, be proper, be quiet, calm down the tone, be kind, be nice, be sweet. But where is that line that we draw? Where is that boundary we draw? Like, to stand up for what we believe in. Stand up for that intuition, that's that gut feeling that's telling you something's off, girl. Something's off. And how do you navigate that? How do I teach my daughter that, hey, babe, it's not okay for you to bend over backwards, right? Hypothetical, for someone that's not receiving what you're giving properly, reciprocation, and or if it feels off, if it makes you feel the butterflies, but those butterflies are not good kind of butterflies, right? In your belly. How do I teach my daughter that? Just taking this instant that happened to us today and putting it the work in my brain of, like, how do I play it out and how do I teach my daughter that what I felt was correct. What I did, maybe I could have held the boundary and not even said anything and just kept going. If a conversation started, that would have been weirder. I have been put into many situations, or I have been in many situations where, unfortunately, that uncomfortable feeling is always there, and you just kind of push through it because, again, you're conditioned to be a certain way. You're conditioned to be nice, to be kind. And again, I've taught this to my son, and I'm doing it with my daughter too. It's like, you have that not so friendly friend. If you know that friend's being mean to you but still wants to play with you, that friend doesn't deserve your attention and your energy if the reciprocation is not there. And we as women, we as girls, wow, we have such superpowers, man. We give life. We give goddamn life. Without us, there wouldn't be any life, right? Like, and then we have this amazing thing called intuition. Women, like, just the way that we just have this inclination in so many aspects. There's many times that we ignore it, ignore the little signals our body is giving us. I walk into a room and right away, again, I've said this before, I could tell y'all, she doesn't like me, something's off, and it's more of a projection on, about how they feel about themselves. But right away, it's like, that lady that came into that party that time that I didn't invite her, but she came along with her daughter, and their vibe was off. You could just tell the energy was off. And how do you go about that? How do you navigate that? It's just so, ugh. It irritates me, frustrates me, infuriates me at times because I don't want to be put in those predicaments. Nobody ever wants to, I'm sure. But if we don't talk about it and we don't work through it, we're never going to achieve anything, right? Do you guys agree? I don't know I was telling the husband again. That really irritated me. Like, how rude was that neighbor to not acknowledge and reciprocate just a hello back? And I don't know, this is maybe that confirmation of that intuition, that gut feeling you had from before, from prior meets was correct, right? Like, I already knew. I don't like that neighbor. Something about him, I don't like him. And we should not ignore that. It is our superpower. I'm telling y'all, it's our superpower. Hone into it, lean into it, read it, literally, in your brain, analyze it, do whatever you got to do to confirm it, and go about your day. Because that is something that is amazing about us as women, right? Oh, the expectations to be like warm and accommodating and approachable and all this stuff, and the guilt that you get from like when you don't do that, or like, oh, she's too shy, or she's like, she seems nice, or no, you should, like, being polite doesn't mean being available, right? Like, it's so not faceted, entangled, I guess. And even just, and it could be with anyone, right? I'm just giving you an example of the neighbor, and he was a male as well. So it's like that on top of just obviously being more alert because of my daughter and myself. That's just how, because of what the things that I have gone through, I am going to be more alert and aware and make sure I speak up and talk about and set boundaries. And no, neither of my kids need to give anybody a hug or a kiss or get close or even answer back. I'm there for you if you need it. When I'm not there, you use your strong voice or go to a safe adult. Yeah, that was just something that I'm just like, oh. So let's bring this back onto the brand. Let's bring it on brand, right? Like, let's make that connection, like the connection of being gutsy enough to trust your intuition, right? When you can't articulate why. Think about it. Lots of times I can't put my finger on why I feel a certain way about a certain someone or certain place, but just trust it, right? And then standing firm on your boundaries. And then unapologetically protect your peace, protect your family, protect yourself. Not everybody needs a hello, literally. And our intuition is literally a gift, man. Like, we need to use it. I'm not trying to be mean or paranoid or antisocial. It's being discerning of oneself, self-awareness, being in tune with your body and mind and soul. And it's just something that I am really, really good at. There are times where I'm like, I've had female friendships that I knew from the get-go, like, something's off about this, but do we do this because this is just a season in life? I had a mama friend that from the get-go I already knew she was doing a lot of comparing of my lifestyle with hers and our children and her children. And I right away from the first meetup or something, some comment made something, and it's like, but I'm not here to like challenge or compete with you, or neither is my child. I'm just trying to live and trying to navigate this new world of motherhood. And if I find something in someone that we have some commonality and we can go through it, great. But deep down I knew there was something off. And I appreciate the time that I've had. I'm going to show gratitude and be appreciative that I had time spent with that certain mama friend I had. It was great because it's good to have, right? It takes a village. It literally says takes a village. And it's so hard to get out of your shell, get out of your bubble, get out of your own head, your own anxieties of seeing if you fit in or you don't fit in, to just have someone there. So I appreciate the time there. But I knew deep inside there was something that was always like judged about. Something was off. Something didn't feel whole, didn't feel genuine. Not 100%. I wonder if y'all have felt like that. And I wonder, what have you done about it? or have not done about it. And maybe this could be something that helps you guys take a little deeper look at and thought and think about certain situations or relationships that you may have. Let it be with your neighbor that there's no relationship and you're just trying to be friendly. And the a-hole didn't say hello back and just gave you a look like he was disgusted, like, homie, get the, yeah. So, or that relationship that didn't last, that mama friend, or even girlfriend or boyfriend, or however it is. Trust that intuition. Read the damn room. Use that superpower of yours. You can do this. Damn, I'm telling you. This is confirmation for you. It's confirmation for me that your intuition is right. It's always right. And I say that over and over again. My husband's going to be like, man, you're, what is it? What do I call it? Not gloating. Is it gloating? I think it's called gloating. Like, I gloat about certain things. I'm like, I told you I was right. I'm not right about all the things. I'm not a perfect human being. But damn, I'm close to perfect. Shit, if I'm not going to gas myself up, who will? Right? Confidence is key. Many times I'm chuckling about it because, yeah, I'm saying it with some slight sarcasm. But if we don't take ourselves seriously and use our superpowers, like, we got it in us. Like, I always said this, mind over matter. Think about it. Speak it into existence and you will make it happen. Manifest it. It will happen. You have the power to do that. You want to stay in negative thoughts, then that's on you to change that. And if you don't want to, keep at it. Like, keep at what you want. You think negatively, everything around you is going to be negative. Think positively, everything around you will start to see positive. You start to see the positive. It's a little saying. We read it. We were in Barnes & Noble a few weeks ago for holiday break, and we were reading a book, and I think it was called The Sour Grape. Yeah, my daughter brought it over, and we have the Good Egg book. And this was Sour Grape, another, obviously, branch of that same series. And it was about the sour grape, just seeing everything negative. But it's like, if you always find a problem in everything, then that's all you're going to see. All right? Tying it back to reading the room. Like, if you see the good, I get it. Give people grace. You see the good and that's there. But don't let that feeling that you've always had in you that just something's off. And I hate it when you can't pinpoint it, right? Like, you can't just put a finger as to like this person's nice, but what are their intentions, right? Or, shit, I'm glad that person gave me such a bad look. I already know. Stay away. It's almost like, that's great that you already showed me your true colors before I even had to, like, invest any of my time and effort into whatever that relationship may be. So, yeah, let's hope, let's be in tune with ourselves. Read the room, ladies, girls. Get that intuition in check. We got this. This is an amazing part of our beings. And, yeah, with that, once again, I say the same spiel. Again, with that, I bid y'all farewell. I hope I gave some thought-provoking content to you. Till next time, this is Amber Vargas, founder of Girl Pursuit.